incredible. Like, oh, baby. Brother, what is this? This is incredible. Hotoro. Oh boy, Hopper 1. I sure hope we have another wacky adventure with a Kemi today. Hopper 1. Hoppa! Average Kamen Rider Gabu plotline. Like,
time for the rider recap, yeah.
it's Rider recap time! Let's go! I have a very special announcement for this Rider recap. I was watching the past couple ones and I was looking through last year's, like the whole year Rider recap, and I was like, man, this seems to be like overrun by one thing and one thing only. And it was the Power Rangers subreddit. And I don't even particularly like the Power Rangers subreddit. All right, there is the bingo board for this month. We go to the top subreddit, or the top of the subreddits that we've amalgamated for this month. And we begin the Rider recap with Kamen Rider, but the monsters are sentient belts gone rogue. Art by name on Pixie. Is this OC already? Are we hitting the OC checkmark already? Okay. First off, this is the Secret Sword Driver, which is kind of sick, but it also has like a Shocker style Typhoon belt, which is kind of cool. I like the idea. You recognize this art? I think it looks sick. I'm digging it. I'm not a big Secret Sword Driver fan, but I think in this context, hell yeah. That looks cool. Geets. This is sick. I love the fox right there. Mwah. This is so sick. Magnum boost, and you can see the like rainbowy boost things. That's pretty cool. The exhaust pipes, is that what you call them? And then just entry mode. Is this Fies? Is that what this is? Build. Ew. Ew. How are you gonna do my goat like that? This isn't even this big on the belt. I'm gonna defend my goat right now. This isn't even this big. This is so much smaller. This is just a handle for your hand. There's no crank on here. There's no crank. Well, I don't understand what the head's supposed to be. This is big ass thing in the middle. Oh, it's a rabbit and a tank. I get it now. I'm still mad about this gigantic arm piece. These are like the Geo. These are like the Geo things. The gun is the crank. Fuck, you're right. You're right. The blicky is the crank. Drive. This one looks cool. All right. Now we got, I think I know what it is. This disgustingly unbalanced, which might be just a byproduct of it being build, which is also crazy unbalanced. Drive, nice, sort of symmetrical, looks a hell of a lot better. I'm digging the belt going around the back. That looks pretty cool. I like this way more. I think there could be a little bit more red in it, but I like this way more. Look at me critiquing all this art and not knowing a damn thing about art myself. But we move on. Decade. Why does he get a different color Shocker belt? Because he's the leader of Shocker? This is cool. I like this one. Symmetrical. I don't know if it's Decade Complete form. It wouldn't be, huh? Right? Because it doesn't have the K-touch in front, so it would just be regular Decade. This is pretty cool. I like how they did something different with the legs, which they didn't really do on these. Whereas this one, these legs are completely different. I think this looks a lot better than the other ones. This is... We're doing so good. We were doing so good. Decade would look so good, and then Gabu just looks so stupid. Admittedly, I don't understand how you make that belt look super cool, but putting the Gochizo just as is, gigantically on the chest, definitely not the way to go. The chest stomach, yeah, it's like... It's so weird. It's so weird that you're just like, this is gonna be the big part. You could have made that the head. If the whole thing is that you're turning the monsters into belts, just make that the head. The sword teeth are neat. It does look cool. And the handle like of the bike being the handle of the belt. I don't know why I was looking for a different word. The handle of the sword makes it look super sick. I do like that. I just think if you're doing it this way, you could have put this up here and been fine. This is the final boss of Kamen Rider Gabu. It's happening. Favorite Kamen Rider quote. I almost read it this way. See, because I'm American. Born for the dreams of humanity. My life, my fists are for those dreams. When it comes to heroes, the moment you try to become a hero is when you're disqualified. There's some other quote that I can't think of that's like exactly this. This is perfect though. Now count up your sins from double and Seiya from O's. Count up your sins comes up a lot. I feel like this came up a different way in the last one. Human life is more important than even peace and justice, which like all-time GOAT quote, let's be honest. Uncontrol Switch. And it's the Nintendo Switch and the Switch 2 that is build hazard form. I've seen this meme everywhere the past couple days when the Switch 2 is confirmed. And I might be the only one that's thinking this, but like, I have never been so unmoved by a video game announcement in my life than I was the Switch 2. I saw it and like it was tracing all the lines and everything, and I was like, this feels particularly horny. Nintendo not been winning me over recently. Custom build Nintendo Switch, it would be sick to have a little hazard trigger on top. My cosplayer friends made the Kamen Rider Shikanoko Gabu I designed into a real cosplay suit. What? I'm sorry? What is... Brother, what is this? This is incredible. So like, I don't know what snack this is, first off, but making your own OC rider and then your friends making a whole ass cosplay out of it and then doing a sick ass like photo shoot with it. I need better friends. The snack is deer crackers. We literally feed them to deer in Japan's deer parks. That's nuts. I guess I see it now. Deer. So we got OC Rider. Meme. Check. I guess build too. I guess 2 in 1. Cosplay? Oh, I was cosplay, huh? Word of advice. Don't stand too close to a ranger after transform. This is from our Tokusatsu 10 days ago. Okay, I know what this is. And a lot of people have been asking me to watch this Red Ranger Isekai show. I'm going to do it. I'm waiting for the dub because I've read the manga, or at least like the first arc of the manga. So I'm waiting to watch the dub, which is supposedly coming out next week or in 2 weeks, because Crunchyroll does this 2-week delay for some reason for certain dubs. I have loved what I've read off of the manga so far. Let's proceed. Perfect. That's what it is in the manga. Let me just say. Just anime to a T. Absolute anime. It is what it is. So like that makes sense. Just why? Because that's Toku for the Gooners. It's anime for the Gooners. It's just anime for the Gooners. It is what it is. Can I just give the biggest clap in the world to this show for finally being like, hey, we're inspired by Sentai. Here is our Sentai suits. And not opening the mouth. God damn, I cannot explain to you how many times I have seen an anime that goes, we're inspired by Sentai. We love Super Sentai. That's our shit. Here is the team's full face or mouth open or visor that you can see through. And I'm like, they don't even do that. Why? Why are we doing this? Finally, we have this. In terms of a Sentai suit, I think it's a little over-designed in armory. which is fine for this show. Totally cool in this show or in this manga from what I've read. It just doesn't, like, I don't look at this and it doesn't scream Sentai suit. Obviously some kind of armored hero or Kamen Rider. It's just not like the this is Sentai thing. Suit looks a lot like the first Goju Wolf leak with the eyes. It does, I guess. Kamen Rider Gabu CaKing featuring Whipped Soldiers by Catball. We are no stranger to Catball here on the channel. Incredible. Like, whoo, baby. Oh, this is a Chokodon one. That one looks sick. Who is this? This one doesn't even have a Gochizo with it. Is it Zaku Zaku Chip? Just because it has a sword? I wish I could see the front of it so I can tell who it is. And here's them all together. Oh, weirdly. Conveniently placed. This is sick. Catball does some sick work. How do I say this and not sound weird? Catball draws the coolest men riders. And every time it's a girl rider, it's like, did we need all that? Did we need all that? CaKing looks sick. It looks badass. CaKing looks cool regardless. And then everyone keeps drawing fan art of CaKing to make him look 10 times cooler. Matsuda Satoshi at the Winter Comiket 2024, surrounded by Night Survive and got to Kiriba cosplay. I was like, I know this word. Whoever this friend group is, I need friends like you. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 deep. Average Kamen Rider Gotchard plotline. Hotoro. Oh boy, Hopper 1. I sure hope we have another wacky adventure with Akemi today. Hopper 1. Hoppa! Average Kamen Rider Gabu plotline. Be like... And it's Wolverine strapped to a nuke, but with Gabu's face. And then all of Hotoro's friends are like, man, Hotoro, we're sure glad you're alive. We're sure glad to have you in our lives. You make everything better, Hotoro. And Gabu is just like, no one can know who I am because my bestie wants to kill me. And I think I made another bestie, but he held me down kind of erotically. But he thinks I killed his brother. And now he kind of doesn't think I killed his brother. So we might be friends, but I'm not sure. And also this guy wants my DNA, not in the way that my bestie wants my DNA or the way that the guy that thinks I killed his brother wants my DNA. And I'm scared. Meanwhile, Valen gets a shit kicked out of him every single time. Literally all the time. Now Gotchard is trauma. What trauma do you have from Gotchard? Oh, watching it is trauma. Watching it is trauma. That makes sense. I understand. All right. That makes more sense. Sorry. Return of the Goat! And it's Philip! With the double driver! I wonder if this is the new $400 one. I wonder if this is the new $400 double driver. And they were like, Philip, we need you back. One shot. Here's 10 grand. Here's 10 billion yen to take this picture so we can advertise this double driver where you just faint the whole time. Look at, there's my goat right there. There's my goat. We don't talk about him, do we? It's always about Philip. It's always about Matsuda. He's the popular one. What about my goat right here? Male and female Shoma. And it's a cute picture of boy Shoma and girl Shoma. What else do we have so far? Oh, we had Decade. We had Decade. I'll give you that one. They both don't have the Gabus. That's true. They both have belly buttons instead of an extra stomach right there, which I feel like is a choice. This one says best match. There's my boy. There's my boy. It's both my boys. It's 2025 and both my boys. And they're saying they're best friends. Just like you mentioned before, the two of us were on a show called Kamen Rider Build. Huh? You appeared on Kamen Rider Build as well? Yeah, bitch. If anything, he was the main character. If anything, this man was the main character and this man was just there. the show is about both of us, damn it. Not just the guy who's a star now. Not the guy with his own Netflix show. Me. I was Kamen Rider build. You don't have to pretend. See? See how much they that's why there's that chemistry there, because they were gay in real life. They were having dinner together in real life.
そうです。いやいやいや、僕はあれで2番手です。一応バディの役なんですけど。そうだね。
The partner? The life partner?
実はそうなんです。
実はちゃんとそうだね。ちゃんとそうだ。実はそう。今も仲良し？
今もそうですね。
It's kind of sad because I legitimately don't think this dude is like as big of a star in Japan. So if Banjo's the one that's like a bigger star and they go on the show together for something, for like to co-promote something or whatever, and you're just like blasting this dude, you're like, oh, you're not the main, were you a monster in it? Who were you? And he was the main character who has since then had a much less, you know, diverse career. That's kind of a bummer. They're just bashing him. Yeah, that's Banjo, and that's Sento. Next up, are you ready? And it's the Switch thing. All this was a crossfade transition between the Switch and the Switch 2. This got 848 upvotes. Ramirez will live forever in Kyoryuger lore. Robert Baldwin, 1965 to 2024. That is true. When is this? 18 days ago? Kyoryu Cyan sadly passed away. I believe he was fought cancer and passed away from his battle with cancer. This is a bummer. Body horror and Berserk, technically. Oh, body horror because Shoma didn't have a belly button. I agree there. How men actually want to dress. Heisei Phase 1. How society wants men to dress. How men actually want to dress. And it's just all the Heisei Phase 1 writers. I'm going to say everyone but that one. Men don't want to dress like that. That's too heavy. Real chains. Gabu and Valen dripped out. Dude, this is fire. Wait, hold on. I'm going to make this bigger. What? Excuse me? Sheesh. What? Look at the belt with the Gochizos in it. I don't think I would get along with him if he dressed like this. If he's not Doctor Who, then he just looks like an asshole. Like, Gabu, though, drip to the gills. Like, what? Now this is the final form. His final form looks like Echo from Arcane. Kamen Rider Tenga has arrived. If you know, you know. I've already watched this on stream. Do we have to do it again? Tenga. Henshin. It stopped in the middle of Tango Henshin. Let's go! Dude, I posted this on YouTube as a short. Funny enough, a lot of people knew what it was. Also funny, a lot of people were like, day one buy. Let's go. Gotta get it. This is sick. Gotta support the brand I love. I fucking ride for Kamen Rider. I ride for this brand. I gotta support that shit. I'm now a proud owner of the Bald Decade book. Decade. This is Yep. Around 400 Kamen Rider cosplays showed up for the Kamen Rider exhibition in Malaysia. There we go. Wholesome. Wholesome. This is what kind of channel we want to be. How wholesome. Look at everybody. All these people have money and I don't. Look at all the wealth these people... Is it Turbo Man? No. That's a Go Rider. Look at all the wealth these people have that I don't. Insane number. There's Buffa right there. There's Bujin Sword. There's Gaim. Zeranos. Another Gaim. 01. Largest Kamen Rider belt fans gathering organized by Incubase Arena Malaysia. Is this the same thing? The Kamen Rider exhibit? Poppy! Wait, Brave might be in this. Holy crap. Hold on. This is going to be bad. This is how many times they've retold the story of Ichigo, by the way. Dude, wait. What? Shut up. My heart. This is so sick. This is so cool. Look it. I thought it was going to be Ultimate Revi and Ultimate Vice, but like it being double is so cute. And then Gifford Rex. Sometimes you just see things and you're like, I want to be that kind of dad, you know? To have the money to me and Baby Rex just both do cosplays, Kamen Rider cosplays. When she's old enough to like read, I cannot wait to be like, look, we're going to watch Kamen Rider. Check it out. Here is a Kamen Rider that's not so trauma stricken as Gabu or Build, but like maybe we'll watch Double or something. Maybe we'll watch O's. Out of these four, which rider utilized the powers of their legendary riders well and why? Zane? I guess? There you go. Oh, legend too, huh? The true speed of Kabuto's clock up with math. 563 people say they understood this, and I don't believe them at all. I think they're all fucking liars. DX, Bitter Gabu belt images revealed. And with Bitter Gabu, you guys have won the rider recap straight through the center. Everyone behind them is a pirate. Well, of course I know them. They're me, Gokai Change. Can I just say, I'm in this picture, guys. We took Achilles off the bingo board, but like, oh, I'm not in this picture. I'm right here. I'm like right in front of this guy. Right here. I would have been in this picture if I moved back a little bit, but I recorded this panel and I'm literally right here. I could have been on the rider recap. Some of these people, I know for sure watch this though. So if you're in this picture, if you see yourself here, you're in the rider recap. You're welcome.